Hello, this bitch ass niggas trying to play, or Ricky Morty's Love Henderson Sr. Jr. on the Heelys Discord, or Mr. Milk on Healy Chat. These two pairs I have in front of me, the are they have the same looking plate, but they actually grind a bit differently because they're made out of different materials. So, I acquired this pair, which is actually the rarest pair of heelys hybrids to actually grind ever, since they actually use the upper from when Heelys bought soap back in 2002, and this is like their second pairs, since it's based on their first grind shoe, the Grail. It's made of the same material as the Grail. It's file on. It won't ever crumble, but it will separate, especially if you're getting into the sport and you invest a lot of your time and stuff. It has a lot of synthetic leather, 3M, which makes your feet look like they're hovering when they're, at night, especially when you're shooting stuff and filming. The grind rails plate isn't the best plate for actually grinding, concrete. Same could be applied to express, but these are thin compared to the impacts that are on this pair of flows right here. It's actually a lot thicker. The plate is not. It's not. The plate is pretty thick, and it's actually great for ledges and concrete if you wax them enough. It can eat up the plates, especially when you're grinding. But this is a great pair to really grind in when you're starting out, if you could find a pair. Plates I would recommend for most beginners going into soaping, if they have the money, time, and patience to invest themselves into, has to be the BBKs. The Slow Bros, that the plates literally act like the name suggests. Not great for concrete. Not even great for many ledges at the skate park, even squared ledges. These are the bee's knees when you're starting out. The problem with buying pairs like these two, because these are nearly as old as I am, especially this one. This one's nearly as old as me. It would separate over time because the natural glue dries out, but it won't crumble. But gotta do your own repair work if you're as cheap as I am, and I use shoe glue. You can even use super glue fix it all cement that I used on these. Hold up a bit better, but it's still separating. It is file on, so it won't crumble, so it could still look fine. But the synthetic leather on it just chips away a lot, like it literally chips, and the Heelys logos fall off when you're grinding. They fall off. You can reattach them with either super glue or cement, like rubber cement, or any type of shoe glue or that. But when you're getting into soaping in 2020, it's So a lot of pairs you gotta look out for. If they have a polyurethane midsole, you have to look through, Wayback Machine pages on the shoes. Even Solid Grind, they didn't even have a pic of the pair of these slams. Which actually, I have the box for right in front of me. I actually have the box 40s and the original insoles for them. I don't know if it's a polyurethane, but it feels more like an EVA or polyurethane. But someone has definitely worn these a lot. As you can see, it is separating. But I like to change insoles a lot in my shoes, especially if they're old and worn. Is that, I have fat feet, they hurt. So I like to change insoles because, sometimes I get blisters quite easily, which sucks. But this is actually a really special pair because insoles, look at that, not even crumbling. They didn't even turn to dust yet, which can happen if you buy new old stock soaps, especially online. You're dealing with 20-plus-year-old shoes, and some pairs, they have a bit so that will fall apart upon wear. I have gotten a pair of Evolutions, new in box, barely worn, in my closet, and they fell apart the first day I wore them. Not completely, but I had to put a lot of glue and shoe goo. I had to mix them up just to get them at least in a wearable condition, and they still look like garbage. They look like you literally just got them out of the dumpster somewhere. The shoes I would avoid in the next coming years, I would avoid Heelys Pro Series, any torches, any of the Heelys shoes that have the express plates except for the Mac. The Mac is made with a Phylon sole, so it won't fall apart, but it will separate. It will separate like that. I'm thinking look, it will separate. It will definitely separate like that. But these shoes, they will stay a long time. Phylon is the way to go, but you gotta re-glue them because the glue does dry out. It does dry out. So, keep soaping, guys. This bitch ass nigga's trying to play. Sudden out.